Oh, right. So now we're at the fun part, right? We have created the challenge. The signups are ready to go. You have that automated series of emails they'll get when they sign up for the challenge. So you are set up for a launch or an evergreen promotion or both, right? Even if you do a launch and then you turn it evergreen, you have something that is you're going to be able to promote on an ongoing basis. So, to start with, having a launch will generate more buzz for you. And if this is your first challenge and perhaps you don't get the huge amount of people signing up at the beginning, it's okay because you've got this asset to keep working for you. So, your first job is to decide when your launch date is. Make it soon because you've done most of the work already. Don't keep putting it off. Get it going. And then decide what your launch window is. As you'll know on our challenge that you're in right now, when we launched this, we gave people about 5 days to sign up, building the buzz, trying to get them in to the kickoff party, right? That got it started. But then our challenge is actually evergreen right away. So we created that urgency of getting people in, even though they can come in and do the challenge when they want, do it at the pace that they want to. That's your starting point. And then you're going to incorporate ongoing evergreen marketing into things. So let's talk about your launch. You do want to make sure, go back to your sign up page and make sure that your audience and your message is really clear. Who is this challenge for? What transformation are they getting in 7 days? And what's the hook or benefit? Like, why? There's lots of things they could do to gather the skill or accomplish this goal. What does yours do uniquely? What is it? Maybe it's something that you do differently than other people do, or it's simpler, it's easier than reading books or taking long courses, etc. Make sure that's built into that page. Also, you should be tweaking your sign up page for conversions. In Numu, you can actually split test a funnel. So let me show you how you do that really quickly so that you can actually put up two different versions of your sales page and see which works better. So here we are inside the free challenge side funnel. So what you would do is you go to this icon that says funnel. And now you put your mouse over this part and you go A/B split test. So that's going to allow you to make a duplicate of the sign up page after you filled in the blanks and make a change on it to start testing it. I would not recommend doing a new page, but you just make a duplicate page and then it will duplicate this page and you can change something simple about it, like a headline or your price or something major. That's where you want to start because you want to be able to tell which one was better than the other and why. Because if you do two totally different sales pages, you're not going to know. You're just going to know one was better. You're not going to know which thing made it better. So if you change the headline and you compare two headlines and one is the winner, you can then make that the winner and then you can again repeat it. And again, if you're doing evergreen challenges, like you should do this because you can tweak it so well. And once you have it well tweaked, it's easier to pay for ads and things like that, making sure you have the monetization in place, that you're promoting products on the back end if it's a free challenge, or that you're getting enough signups for the paid challenge. And maybe you also have upsells and things like that to add to it so you can pay for those advertising campaigns. So that's basically it. Again, like you just go under funnels, you put your mouse over and you do an A/B split test, and then it'll keep the stats. You can say how long it'll go for and stuff like that. And then also, as your challenge begins and you're getting testimonials and you're getting comments inside the community where people are talking about it, start putting those as testimonials on your sales page. Of course, ask for permission for before publishing anything that your members are saying to you in by private email or in the private community. But make sure you're asking for that feedback as well. What did you think? What were your takeaways? The template that we have, the community circle that we have, the 7-day challenge template incorporates that, especially on the last day. Like, it invites them to brag and share what they did. Those will turn into great testimonials. Of course, you've got social media. You can start building some buzz if you've got a Facebook group or wherever you communicate with your audience. Start telling them it's coming. Get them excited about this. You can create little videos and reels showing them what to expect. And of course, you're going to promote to your email list. So we did an automated series for people who are signed up. But you also want to have promotional emails that you send out. And we've got some templates for you on that as well. Those you'll need to incorporate into Numu as campaigns because they're going to be scheduled email. Let me show you quickly where you'll put those. So back in the sign up funnel, we're going to go under messaging and workflows. And this is campaigns. So you can start scheduling to your list. So you just walk through the process, create an email campaign, you name it. Each email that you're going to send is a campaign. We're going to just grab a template from here. Let's pretend that has what we want written on it. And then you're going to choose the list. The list that you want, it's not going to be the people who already signed up. It's probably going to be this list. Let's say you've got people there. And then you want to exclude anybody who is already on that list, unless the email is valuable to the people who already signed up. And that's a little trick too. You can still build buzz by communicating to both people. Say, we're really excited about this. And if you've already signed up, you know that you're going to get this. And then if you haven't signed up yet, there's still time. So you can address both audiences or you can do them separately. Sometimes it's good to do it separately. Sometimes the wording works well. It gets people getting this FOMO feeling that you might want to email both people at the one time. But sometimes you can be more targeted if you just tackle one. If you're not sure what to do, just pick one. It doesn't matter. It's a great way to practice and communicating with your audience. So then you go to the summary and you'll put the subject of your email. Please note that the name of your campaign is different than the subject line, or it can be the same. You can make it the same. But what I'm saying is that you need to enter a subject line. The name, you can make something that lets you know what it is. Maybe it's email promotion 1 and then what it is. And then here you'll put the subject line. If you have this stuff entered in automatically, it'll be already in Numu. It'll fill that in normally for you. You can send yourself a test email and then you'll go to send, which will allow you to schedule it or send it out right away if you're ready to send it then. And that's all you have to do. And repeat that as many times as you need during your launch period. Of course, you want to be creating that buzz and urgency. And I touched on that at the beginning, right? You want to have a launch date, even if it's evergreen, because maybe you'll have that kickoff party, maybe you'll have some training, or whatever, something like that. You could also offer early bird bonuses or prizes, like we've offered prizes for people who complete it, and that they have to be there on that initial thing. And even then, when it's evergreen, you could still give a gift for them completing it, a way for them to get participating and encourage more people to sign up. Encourage them to share it with their friends. So when they sign up and maybe it hasn't started yet, you're going to have a little thing where it always works better if people refer other people, and you can just tell people, be transparent about that. Obviously, it benefits your business that you have more people, but it benefits them as well. The more people they have in it, the more people are talking, the more motivating it is. And you build connections that give great advice and things like that. So having more people benefits them. So encourage them to share. You can also, if you have friends who reach similar markets, ask them to promote it as well. And maybe you can even interview some of those people. If they're experts, give them exposure for being a part of your challenge, because you might interview them on a certain day's topic that would be really useful to your audience. And also, if you have other communities or you have different courses, that connect with this, make sure you're adding that into those, especially for the evergreen purposes, right? As you have new customers coming in and also in the follow-up series emails. So when someone signs up for a course and this challenge would be relevant, make sure somewhere in that follow-up series, automated, is an evergreen promotion for your challenge. You could also create blog posts and drive traffic to them, create videos and things like that, specifically for this launch period, and you're going to share them during your launch by email and social media, etc. But also for evergreen purposes, go back to your existing posts, your existing like blog posts, videos. You can put them in the descriptions. If you can't edit the videos, you can't edit YouTube videos very well to add anything in. And then on YouTube, you can add cards to your old videos, right? That's where YouTube allows you to add a link that appears as the person's watching the video. You can link to your other videos. If you're a YouTube partner, you can actually link to your sign up page. You can take traffic off YouTube and do that. And then, of course, going through your other funnels in other places, your email funnels, your automated series, everything. Go through it and make sure that you are promoting this, because this is going to be a really great asset for building community. It's going to help sell your other products and really adds valuable, like share-worthy content. People are going to tell, oh, I've had a great difference in it. Like these challenges that we're teaching you to make are super simple. And the reason we do it is because it makes it easy for you to create it, but it also makes it easy for them to get big results. They just have to do one small thing a day, and they're going to start realizing things about themselves, and they're going to have this growth just from being focused on something a few minutes a day. That is all you need to make a life-changing challenge. Of course, you can do advertising. And again, that's where that tweaking comes in of your sales page, doing a split test, making sure you've got that marketing down pat before you invest into it as well. So lots of things you can do. If you're limited time, focus on the launch things, the things that are going to make the biggest difference in getting the most people in on the launch period. Then go back and do those evergreen things like updating previous content. Unless that content gets lots of traffic. If you're getting lots of search engine traffic, or YouTube loves some video of yours and keeps sending you daily traffic, edit those ones for the launch period, because you probably can get people from that. But focus on getting stuff out during your launch period. Email your list every day with something useful. Try to give them something valuable that they learn each time you email that gives them a taste, makes them glad that they opened the email, and then encourage them to sign up. Your work on that will be a little more challenging if you're asking them to pay for the challenge. But if you've got the reputation and the audience and they love you and they know what you're all about, it will be easier for you. That's why we do encourage you to start with a free challenge. If you don't have that audience, you don't have that loyal audience who knows and loves and is ready to hand over their money, do the free challenge, because you're going to get more people and you're going to build that audience so that you have that email list later when you want to sell them products. And you can still sell products as a bump offer, as upsells, or on the back end later. You can monetize a free challenge too. It's not like you're giving it away for free and you can't make any money. You absolutely can. So let's get this going. I look forward to hearing how you're going to promote your challenge, and let us know how we can help.